Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for another Pokemon TCG online video featuring, if we go back, Ultra Prism cards from the most recent expansion, Pokemon TCG on Sun and Moon Ultra Prism. I almost said Pokemon TCG Ultra Moon Sun Prism. All the words were there, so you get the idea. So we're going to be showing another Pokemon GX from the set. Last time we focused on Palkia-GX and things just didn't work out. We didn't have a good time with the controller of time, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll have a good space today because I just spoiled who we're going to be using. Of course, it is going to be Palkia-GX. But before we get into that, as always, let's grab one of these random code cards from my good buddy Anderson at the Heroes Beacon Pokemon League. You guys have a chance to win, if you're quick enough, this code card for a Guardians Rising booster pack. I've been getting a lot of those lately. So down below the webcam, as you can see, there is a code. Take it here to your shopping cart. In fact, if I don't think I've ever really gone in to show you that, but if you don't know how to do it, you just go here, you type in your code. And if you have a webcam, though, face cam, you can actually, well, I'm not going to show you because the, actually, no, I can show you. What am I talking about? You saw the code already. If I click the QR reader, you can actually hold the QR code right up to your face cam, your webcam. It'll read it for you, which is pretty cool. Nice little bit of technology. Technology's amazing, isn't it? When it works. That being said, my internet has been really buggy lately, so hopefully it's going to hold out for us to record this video, and hopefully it'll hold out for some live streaming this weekend. So stay tuned for that as we do some Pokemon TCG online live stream with you folks. I'm going to prioritize the TCG because last time we did Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, excuse me, hiccup, and that kind of went choppy towards the end, and we didn't get a really solid, good live stream done. Hopefully, we can do something for Pokemon TCG. Alright, so the deck this week, I have to name it, apparently. I forgot to give it a cool, fancy name. It is Ultra Prism Palkia. Let's take a look at what we're working with Ultra Prism Palkia. Excuse me. First of all, we got Palkia-GX. Dragon-type Pokemon with 180 HP. For 1 water energy, spatial control says move any number of energy from your bench Pokemon to this Pokemon. And Hydro Pressure is pretty nice. For 3 colorless, you do 60, and it does 20 more damage times the amount of water energy attached to this Pokemon. Very fancy. 1 second, I hear my doorbell. And in between the time that I left to get the door and I got back, I've already lost my connection. So this is going to be an interesting video, to say the least. Hopefully, it is going to come through. Alright, I know this. I already saw that. So Palkia. Hydro Pressure can do a lot of damage. It can do 120 with 3 water energy for the basic power, but for the GX attack, Zero Vanish GX takes a lot of energy, does 150, and shuffle all energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon into their deck, which could be very disruptive, of course. Now, I've got 3 Palkia, I've got 3 Rayquaza in here from the Guardians Rising set. Turbo Storm is going to be the card, or the attack that we kind of focus on. For 2 energy, we do 30 damage, and attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Trying to accelerate some energy onto our Palkia if we can manage to do so. And I've got 3 of those. I've got 2 Octillery, because as someone said last week, the Dialga-GX deck did not have much, if any, real draw support other than the Overclock attack. Wasn't reliable, so I'm putting Octillery in here for the Abyssal Hand ability. Once during your turn, you may draw cards so you have 5 in hand, which could definitely speed things up for us. Got 2 of those, and 3 basic Remoraid just for evolution purposes, properties, whatever. So that's the Pokemon. Energy cards are all 14 basic water energy, that's all we're going with. I was going to put Double Dragon in here, but that is not standard legal anymore, unfortunately. I thought it was. Turns out, no. So we got to go with the basic water energy, but we have ways to try to make use of that anyway. Trainer cards beginning with a couple Field Blowers. Choose up to 2 in any combination of Pokemon tools and Stadium cards in play and discard them. Good way to disrupt the opponent's strategies. I'm going to make use of those in another deck I'm working on that might not be perfected just yet, but I'll show you that maybe later on this weekend as well. I've got 4 Max Elixirs. Look at the top 6 cards of the deck and attach a basic energy from there to a basic Pokemon on the bench. Good way to try to speed up things for our Palkia as well. 2 Nest Balls, of course. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it right onto your bench. We got 2 Professor's Letters to search your deck for any 2 basic energy. Take them right into hand. 4 Puzzles of Time. Since the Versus Seeker is not standard legal at this point, good way to get some supporter cards back is playing 2 Puzzles of Time at a time, which you are allowed to do. If you play 2, put 2 discarded cards back into your hand. You can also just play 1 at a time to look at the top 3 cards and rearrange them if you like. I've got Rescue Stretchers in here. I can choose to either put a Pokemon card from my discard pile into my hand or shuffle 3 Pokemon cards back into the deck. which either way, kind of useful. A couple super potions to heal 60 damage and remove one, or discard one energy from the Pokemon you use that on. But with enough basic water energy, losing one shouldn't be too much of a problem. I got 2 Ultra Balls. Discard 2 cards from hand and search your deck for any Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. I've got a couple of Devoured Fields to add a little bit more power to our Palkia. The attacks of Darkness Pokemon and Dragon Pokemon do 10 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. Now, really, I don't really think I need the extra damage, but this is here to basically knock out the opposing stadium if need be, and if I've used my Field Blowers. Now, for the supporter cards, we've got Bridget. Basically like 3 Nest Balls in a single card for your supporter. I just noticed there's a substitute doll back there by the computer. Very cool. Search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon, except for EXs, and put them onto your bench. Or if you have EXs, you can search for 1, which is not so good, especially when Nest Ball does the same thing. Anyway, we have Cynthia. Shuffle your hand into the deck, then draw 6 cards. Every deck needs at least 1 Guzma, and he is here. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active, and if you do, switch your active with the benched. With water energy in here, Lana's going to help us. Heal 50 damage from each of your Pokemon that has any water energy attached to it. Definitely very good. Lily is here. Good first turn supporter. Also good supporter any part of the game, really. Draw till you have 6 cards in hand, but on your first turn, you get to draw till you have 8. Could come in very handy. And Pokemon Breeder, just to sort of speed up the drawing support and healing up a little bit. Draw 2 cards and heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. If you have no cards in your deck, you can't play this card. Fair enough. It's weird that they basically say you're not even allowed to heal. You have to draw the cards first. Professor Kukui to add even more power, 20 more damage from your active Pokemon's attack, but you also draw 2 cards. I've got 2 Skylas, again a very highly recommended supporter card. Search your deck for any trainer, reveal it, and put it into hand. I've got a couple Sophocles, because I'm hoping it's going to work out that, you know what? Show off the full art. I'm hoping it's going to work out that I got 2 water energy in hand, Sophocles. I can play Sophocles, discard the water energy, which I can then, is it called Turbo Boost, I believe? Turbo Storm. I can Turbo Storm those 2 discarded energy onto a bench Palkia. And of course, Sophocles lets you draw 4 cards by discarding 2. And the last 2 cards, a couple of Floatstone tool cards, because we have some kind of hefty retreat costs in some of our Pokemon. 2 for Octillery, not the worst thing, but Palkia's had a whopping 3. So a Floatstone will come in very handy. That is going to be the deck of 11 Pokemon, 35 trainers, and 14 energy cards. Let us save it here and select some proper stuff. Hang on. Do we have a Dragon Coin? I don't think we have a Palkia Coin. This is unimportant stuff that doesn't need to be done, but I'm going to do it anyway because I just simply feel like it. We got to get this stuff all decked out for dragons. Alright, what do we call this one? Let's just go with a nice, simple reference to... Did I spell it right? Spatial Rift? Spatial Rend, what am I thinking? What is it, S-P-A-T-I-A-L? Because its attack has S-P-A-T-I-A-L. I'm just going to go with that. If I spelled it wrong, my apologies. But that's not really the focus. The focus is getting the damage off of our Palkia-GX. So let's jump in now. Where did I just put you? There you are. Let's see if we can do better with our Pokemon Pearl Legendary as opposed to the Diamond one. Maybe the reason we didn't do so good last time with Dialga-GX is because we're currently playing through Pokemon Pearl on the channel. Dialga didn't care for that. He's probably like, you know, I should be the one you're focusing on. Make your deck about me. Make your playthrough about me. Maybe. Alright. With a Psychic and Colorless, Mr. Cryo9. Mr. Cryo9? I'm not sure. So, Psychic Coin, calling for the coin flip. We win. I would like to go first, because if I can start off with a Rayquaza active, it gives me 2 turns to power it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 basic Pokemon, and we mulligan. But so did they. And we mulligan again! Why? Why? I'm sick of saying, welcome to the Professor Chaz channel where we mulligan all the time. You guys know that's the catchphrase. I don't need to say it. Come on, game. Are you serious? Okay, just the 2 mulligans. Fine, but we do start off with the Rayquaza. I guess that's something. So, let us, first of all, fire off that Professor's Letter, start getting some energy out. I'm going to have to play Cynthia right away, I guess. No, I'm not going to play the letter just yet, then. I have one in hand. I'm going to play Cynthia now because this hand is not really helping me. That's kind of decent. Actually, this is really not so bad. Let's get a Remoraid down. We'll get a Nest Ball out as well. Let's get Palkia. So, yeah, this is actually kind of decent. Now, they're going to end me, of course, or Alima, or something to shuffle my hand away, because if they didn't, what I could have done is attach the second water energy to Rayquaza. I can evolve into oh, they're not going to end me. I can evolve into Octillery. I'll have my draw support. Oh, they're going to extra poison me. Ah, whatever. Alright, Dust Gathering. Another Remoraid. I'll drop you. I'll play Octillery. I'll throw the energy onto Rayquaza. Yeah. Now, come on, let's get some energy in hand. Abyssal Hand. Let's do this. There's one. I could Lily. I'm not going to Lily just yet. I'm going to Sophocles. I'm going to Lana and Water Energy. Discard those. 4 more cards being drawn. There's a Max Elixir. But what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to Ultra Ball. I guess I don't really need Lily if I have Octillery. So I'm going to get rid of the Ultra Ball and Lily in hand. Grab another Pokemon. What do we have here? I guess there's another Palkia. Drop you to the bench. The reason I played Ultra Ball first was so I can thin out the deck by 1 more Pokemon card, maximizing the chance of getting an energy with the Max Elixir. And it worked. Kind of surprised. Sometimes things don't work out so well for the professor. Alright, we're going to Turbo Storm for 30. Attach up to 2 discarded energies. Of course, there's only 1. And we'll put onto our Palkia-GX. So, do we see a Rare Candy evolution from Cosmog into the Lunala GX, which we did see in the opposing mulligan on this guy's side here. We see a Nest Ball. Wait, are we going to see Toxapex GX? That'll be crazy if we do, with that more poison. So I believe Cosmog is there. Oh, you didn't Dust Gather? That's unfortunate. I would have liked to see that happen, but oh well. Abyssal Hand. Another couple of cards. Let's see what we find. This is good. Check this out. I'm going to Professor's Letter, get 2 basic water energy out. I'm now going to Puzzle of Time and bring 2 cards back. So I'm going to get Sophocles. And what else do I want to get? I guess I could just get another basic Pokemon out with a Nest Ball. So first thing to do is play the Nest Ball, get 1 more Pokemon card out of the deck. That'll be, let's go with a Rayquaza. I can now Sophocles, discard these 2 water energy, draw 4 more cards. Like all that energy right there, we'll put this onto the Palkia-GX here. And now we're going to Turbo Storm, taking out the Cosmog and putting 2 energy attached to this Palkia. I don't think I need to worry about shuffling away their energy just yet, because they only have 1 currently in play. So I don't need to power up for the GX attack just yet. Now, what is this Mewtwo planning? Nothing much. It doesn't come up. They're taking the, or sending this to Viper to take the hit. That's fine. How is played. A lot of people look down on How as far as competitive, but getting those extra cards really can make a difference. You know what I would like? A Guzma right about now. No such luck. Okay, so let's throw this onto the Palkia. Do we have any more discarded energy? I do not believe we do. We do not. Okay. So I'm going to simply retreat right now into our Palkia-GX. Don't need to do the extra damage. I'll keep the Devoured Field. Let's Hydro Pressure for 60 plus 60 more. 20 for each water energy. A nice 120 damage. And the other Octillery. Good, more draw support. So this thing, what does it do? 30 damage for each energy attached to it. So you can hit me pretty good, I will admit that. That would be 90, I believe. Which, 1 more hit will take me down. I kind of want to showcase what the Zero Vanish GX can do. So let's start powering this Palkia up. I'll let the first one fall. I'm crazy. I'm letting it happen. We're going to go for the Hydro Pressure, 120. It does survive, but 1 more hit from that full burst will knock us out. They could also Super Absorption and heal 60, bringing them down to 60 damage. That still ain't going to save them, because once our Zero Vanish GX comes into play, it's going to be a knockout. And they won't knock me out either if they use that super absorption, because they only do 60 to me. You see evolution into Espeon GX. Pokemon Center Lady. Okay, and if they heal now... Nope, they get the knock, or they take a knockout on their Mewtwo. Alright then. Alright, at 60 damage, we need 130 done to knock it out. I was thinking... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to use the Zero Vanish, because they're going to get the energy back. I want it discarded. I'm going to put this on Palkia-GX. I will... Might as well rescue Stretcher, bring back the Palkia. We can bench it, of course, if need be. Which we might as well do. And for a little bit of extra power, well, first we'll put the Flow Stone. We're going to play out the Devoured Field. Let's use the Abyssal Hand and draw a couple more. Skyla could be useful. What do we want? Let's see. We have options for... Let's just get Guzma. Can't use him this turn, but next turn we definitely can. We're going to go ahead. We're going to Hydro Pressure, which will do 160, I believe, 170. Down goes the Mewtwo, and they do not get those energy shuffled back in, which is nice. So which Pokemon is up next? Because I can simply Guzma and knock this thing out. Well, we're doing 170. Actually, we won't get a one-hit knockout yet. You're going to confuse me, are you? So we're doing 170. I could do... How much? 190. If only I had Kukui. But here's what we do. I'm going to retreat. Might as well go to Rayquaza. I'm going to play Guzma to bring up the nice Rainbow Rare. And let's go ahead... I'll start powering up this Palkia just in case we lose our first one here. I'm going to go ahead and... I could slow things down. Let's do that. I'm going to Zero Vanish GX anyway. Either attack wouldn't have gotten the knockout, and they do shuffle away that one energy that they had. So they don't have options for that Espeon to power up, unless they get another energy in their hand. Or they could just play that. Bring back a couple of discarded energies. Understandable. Very decent. Now the question is, do they power up this active Espeon GX? And they do. Try to go for that confusion. If I can get the other Puzzle of Time, that'd be awesome. Not so lucky, unfortunately. So let us... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Super Potion. I'm trying to get some cards out of hand, basically. I will attach this to our Palkia-GX. I'm gonna Field Blower. I'll get rid of my own Stadium. But I've got a crazy idea in mind. I'm gonna Puzzle of Time. Let's see what we have. Max Elixir. Excellent. I was hoping for that. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to play, or I'm going to use the Abyssal Hand and draw 2 cards. I'm going to get the Max Elixir and a Sophocles. Do I take a chance on Max Elixiring right now? I'm going to do it. Curses! I was hoping I can Max Elixir and energy onto this Palkia on the bench. Alright, let us Abyssal Hand now. We'll draw 1 more. We can't play the Water Energy, unfortunately. I'm going to play Sophocles. Get rid of that. Get rid of the Rescue Stretcher, I suppose. Another Max Elixir. Can we luck out? Hang on, let's take a look what's on the top. Just out of curiosity. No energy. Well, not in the top 3 anyway. Maybe in the top 6? Ah, come on. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's just give it a shot. We're going to go for the Hydro Pressure. Got the tails. Alright, that's fine. I guess. If only one of those Max Elixirs had worked, we would have had this in the game, or had this game in the bag right then. Do we see Retreat? Or we see Cynthia. Could be a switch perhaps, or if they have the Altar of the Moon, that allows for 2 less retreat costs for any Pokemon with Psychic Energy attached. Max Elixir, that's not going to help your Espeon, fortunately for us. It's gonna help your Toxapex, though. Or, sorry, your Marini, but we don't see Toxapex, do we? Look at this guy with his max elixirs working perfectly. Good game to you, my friend. Oh, we've got to Cosmo him. So, can we get the energy that we need? I don't know. So there is the Toxapex. We can see a retreat, perhaps, going to the Spike Cannon of Toxapex GX. No, we just go into the Espeon. Well then, let me do the math here. If I hit them for Hydro Pressure, if we land the hit, we're doing 80 plus 60, so that is 140. Another 20, so that's not going to be a knockout. But we're going to play Kukui anyway, see what we can find. Yeah, I think I might be out of energy. Which is not good. Let's just go for broke. We'll go for Hydro Pressure, try to get as much damage off as we can. And, of course, we're going to flip the tails. Well played, random coin flip. Good game to that coin right there. Ah, you gotta love the fun of this game sometimes. Here we go. The super intense poison, or do you go for the knockout with your... I would go for the total shelter if I were you. There you go. Your own GX attack that makes them immune, I believe, to effective attacks and damage on this coming up turn. So, fine, I guess. So, we gotta get ourselves one more energy for Palkia. Let's drop this Palkia here, I guess. I'm gonna play out the Devoured Field. We're running out of cards, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Abyssal Hand, come on. No energy. Let us Field Blower away our own stadium so that we can make use of another Abyssal Hand. Did I just throw the game away? Probably so. But did I have fun trying? Probably so. No energy. We are done. I'm going to concede. I admit defeat. Let's try one more match, though. How did I bomb that one so bad, really? I mean, you saw the tactics, you saw the strategy. This is one of those days where it's like, if I don't win, I don't care. You got to see what the power of this thing can do anyway. But if we can possibly end off the day with a win, I would appreciate that a slight bit more. I'm also happy the internet held out long enough that we didn't disconnect. Now that I've said that, I've probably jinxed my luck. But let's try Fimao 1213 with a Fighting, Water, and Dragon deck. Fighting and Dragon. Gee, where have I seen this combination before? Something's chomping at my memory. No, the game didn't freeze. We're waiting for the opponent. There we go. We win. Let's go first. I was considering putting double colorless in this deck to power up Rayquaza a slight bit quicker, but chances are we might not have been lucky enough. But look how lucky we are right here. We've got 2 energy. We've got 3 energy in hand, actually. We've got Sophocles. This is actually a decent start. And since we're going first, they can't shuffle my hand away, which I'm glad to say. I think my first order of business is to play Sophocles, see what we can get off the top 4. That'll give us more cards to work with for the Ultra Ball as well. Plus, we're putting energy in the discard pile to give that Turbo Storm a way to power up our bench Pokemon, which we might find one using Sophocles. Okay, we see... Hey, would you look at that? What are the odds? Okay. First of all, Professor's Letter. Get a couple of water energy out of here. I will actually, now that I have enough energy in hand, I'm going to Ultra Ball first. Discard 2 water energy and grab a Palkia. I could actually start going for some more draw support with Octillery. Well, Remoraid first and then hope I get Octillery. So that's kind of it's kind of iffy, but I'm going to try it. We'll get Remoraid to the bench first of all. And we are going to play Sophocles. Discard 2 of these water energy as well and draw 4 extra cards. There's the Palkia. Awesome stuff. This worked out swell. Alright, and that is that. Now, can I get Remoraid, or sorry, Octillery using Skyla? I don't think I have any Evo Sodas in this deck, but I have a chance to use Sophocles and get another energy. Or another chance to get Octillery, basically. So can we shut down this Gibble before it shuts us down? Because a beefy 200 damage is a one-hit knockdown on Palkia-GX. The power of Garchomp is kind of ridiculous. That's the power that a GX should have, you know? With the supporter card being played of Cynthia, you get to do 100 base damage plus the other 100. That's 200. And that's not even a Pokemon GX. So, as I've said, I don't really like playing this deck that much, because look, it's the same stuff over and over, really. I don't know. I tend to go for more creative ideas. This is a theme deck with a few extra cards tossed into it. Another Palkia, or actually, you know what we're going to do here? I'll attach this to Rayquaza. I'm going to play Sophocles and discard two of my best cards, Palkia-GX and Skyla. I'm crazy. I got Ultra Ball, which is good. I will Ultra Ball away the Nest Ball and a Remoraid to get Octillery. That worked out pretty well. Alright, let's try the Max Elixir as well, see if we can get a Water Energy onto our bench Palkia-GX. There we go, there's one. And we can now Turbo Storm. Wait, forgot my own ability. Come here, you. Don't run away. Abyssal Hand. Let's draw some more stuff. Another Max Elixir. And it does work. Excellent. Glad to see that. And we can just thin out the deck a little bit with some more basic water energy. There's only one left in there. Keep that in mind. And now let's go for the Turbo Storm. 30 damage. And attach two discarded energies to one of my bench Pokemon. We are prepared in one more turn for the Zero Vanish GX. What do you got, Garchomp? Go ahead. Evolve up. I want to see it happen. Oh, okay, you're on the bench. That's fine. Are we going to see the active one start powering up, though? Because you can knock out my Rayquaza if you want. Just don't play a Guzma or anything like that. That would be very annoying. So, Gabite is now powered up for Slash, or, of course, Ascension could be the thing. With our Hydro Pressure, we do 160 with 5 energy attached, which I believe is a knockout for a Garchomp. Let's, again, as I say, shut this thing down before it causes us any serious trouble. We're going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Pressure. Again, I'm not going to use the GX attack just yet because they're losing the energy through knocking out their Pokemon. Gotta say, Super Potion. As long as they don't get that Cynthia played and a Garchomp powered up, then we'll be able to heal off some damage, which is nice. I'm thinking I'm going to Zero Vanish GX right now. Let's put this onto the Rayquaza as well. Do we want to bring a Pokemon back? Yeah, let's bring back another Palkia. We'll drop you onto the bench here, buddy. I could play Lily. Let's play Lily, see what she finds. 2 extra cards for us. Another Palkia. I'll drop you down for sure. And we're going to shuffle away your energy so that eventual Garchomp does not power up anytime soon. I was thinking I could leave it, but if they happen to have... Wait, does it need 2 fighting and a colorless? I think it might. I was thinking 1 fighting and a double colorless would be enough to do 200 if they have Cynthia and Garchomp. But I might have slightly messed up there. Either way, I think we're still doing okay, though. Oh, there's the Ultra Ball. So which one do you go for? The Garchomp. Okay, it's kind of decent. I was thinking you'll go Garchomp or Lucario, but without Garchomp in play, Lucario's ability doesn't work anyway, so... with the free retreat of Garchomp, that's probably the better option. Devoured Field. Do I need it? Not really. I'll leave it in hand for now. Go for the simple Hydro Pressure. Don't think you're going to be able to pull through this one. You got no cards in hand. I do... it's sorry for my opponent who can't get the cards that they need, right? But I do enjoy the times that I can shut down Garchomp Lucario before it begins. Get a Cynthia. I want this to get interesting. Come on, top deck of Cynthia. Nothing for my opponent, unfortunately. Might as well bench another Rayquaza. keep powering up this Palkia here. And Hydro Pressure. Like a simple point-and-click adventure at this point. Another Octillery. Too bad we don't have space for a Remoraid on the bench right now. Alright, 2 prizes remaining, 2 Pokemon left. I'm expecting if they don't forfeit right now, we're going to see the Riolu come up just to take the hit to try to keep their Garchomp ready to roll. Either way, though, they could just send the Garchomp because it does have that free retreat. Okay, they're going to let the Riolu take the hit. I want to see them get a Cynthia. I know it's crazy. I say I'm not a fan of fighting this deck, but I want to see them. It's too one-sided, you know. I don't like the one-sided battles, even when I'm on the winning side, especially when I'm on the losing side. So I like sort of seeing things kind of balance back and forth. I mean, I know, okay, yeah, Professor, you could just simply stop attacking the guy, but that's not how you play the game. You gotta attack. I was actually talking to a new player at the Heroes Beacon Pokemon League once, and he decided like he wasn't going to attack me on one turn, although he could have got the knockout, and both me and his mother were saying, no, in a competitive scene, do it. Like, don't, it sounds bad, don't show mercy to your opponent. Attack when you can, because as a player of the game, I understand how it's played. You have to attack, so don't ever feel like you need to show mercy to the opponent, really, unless, I don't know. That sounds bad, because what if it's like a young child who's all upset, and you're like, I know you're upset, but I'm still going to one-shot your guy? So, I guess it's one of those judgment calls you got to play by ear. But anyway, that is going to be a wrap for today's video. Let's go back to the deck manager for our Spatial Rift, Spatial Ren. I messed up again. It is Spatial Ren, isn't it? I guess so. Anyway, the Palkia-GX, which was much more successful than Dialga-GX. Maybe it was because of that draw support. I don't like to recreate the same ideas a lot over and over, so that's why I didn't think of using Octillery last week. I should probably just stick to some of my basic stuff. Like, I always put Skyla in the decks, I always put 4 Puzzles of Time. Maybe I should constantly try to stick to Octillery's Abyssal Hand draw support. Obviously, it comes in handy. But that's going to be it for Palkia-GX. Another successful video after several losses, but a successful video featuring this Pokemon GX from the Ultra Prism expansion. Didn't even use the spatial control attack, but you can get the idea of moving as much energy from your bench Pokemon to this one as you like. That could come in very handy, powering up that Hydro Pressure so much quicker. But that is it. So, basically, if you enjoyed today's episode, folks, feel free to pop a like down below. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you want to share this video with a friend of yours who wants to play some Pokemon TCG online, get some kind of creative, interesting ideas, you're welcome to do so. You can also check out the link in the description to the full playlist of Pokemon TCG online for some more ideas, more deck strategies. If you have any ideas how to fine-tune this deck and streamline it, make it more consistent, let me know in the comments down below, because it can help me fix things up a bit. Also, if anybody wants to recreate Palkia-GX based off of the basic idea I have here, your suggestions for improvements could help them out in their own Pokemon TCG endeavors. But I guess that's going to be a wrap. You can check out some more videos I have done during the outro. You'll see some links to some more videos such as Pokemon Pearl playthrough, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Ultra Sun. I almost said Ultra Sun. That's not even a word. But if you want to subscribe for some more daily Pokemon content and more daily stumbling of my words, feel free to do so anytime during the video, or there'll be a link during the outro as well. With that, I gotta get rolling, because I'm off to see some friends on a Mewtwo EX raid in Pokemon Go today. Thanks again for watching, folks. Professor Chaz is stumbling his words again and signing off. I will catch you next time.